Okay, this spread I just did is crazy. I just kind of feel like y'all are, there was some type of betrayal or some type of ending that happened to where it caused you guys to kind of be in this, like, you tired of like the same patterns going on in relationships, to where y'all kind of just like, I don't want to say necessarily healing, but y'all just kind of like, look, I'm just about to do me. Not necessarily as far as relationships, but y'all just like into, spending more time with family probably, or friends, or just celebrating life. Y'all are just like, you know what, it's summertime, I'm about to have fun and enjoy myself. The reason why I say that, so the first card that came out was the Ten of Swords, which is painful endings, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis, failure, collapse, defeat. So that came out first, right? And then so like I was saying, the second card that came out is the Four of Wands, which is like, this is the card that's kind of like, y'all doing y'all own thing. Y'all ain't really focusing on relationship. Y'all just tired of the cycle. And like, you know what, let me put my focus somewhere else. And so the Four of Wands is celebration, joy, harmony, marriage, home, community, and homecoming. So that had came out second. So the last card is the Three of Cups, which is celebration, friendship, collaboration, creativity, friendship, community, and happiness. So that's where I said, like, these two cards are pretty much saying how, like, you just, you doing your own thing. Like, bump a relationship right now, it's summertime, let me focus on what I got going on. Which, I kind of just wanted to ask, like, is this about a specific person? Now, the card that came out after that was the Seven of Wands reversed, which means, so like I was saying, I was asking if it was about a specific person, and the card that came out was the Seven of Wands reversed, which means exhaustion, giving up, destroyed, confidence, overwhelmed, and overly protective. So with that, lets me know that from the situation that happened or ended or whatever, it is about a specific person, but this person's just, y'all ain't aligned. They're not ready to step up or man up or meet you where they need to meet you in order for something to work. So I pretty much had asked, like, give me some give me some more information about this specific person, right? And the first card that came out says, you speak to me through music. You speak to me through music. The second card is, I left you before you could leave me. And the third card, so like I was saying, the third card says, I want to tell you how I feel. So with that, I was just kind of like, you know what? I use a different deck, and I was just like, hey, tell me more about, or what is something more that if they want to tell you something, what is something more that they want to tell you, right? The first card that popped out was let go. It says, let go, make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. So I don't feel like this means necessarily let go of the situation. Well, let go of the situation now, for sure. Just, if it comes to you, it comes to you. If it don't, it don't. But I also felt like, since it's more about what this person wants to tell you, it's just kind of like them wondering if there's possibility for y'all to reconnect or not. They're just kind of like contemplating like what they should do, or is it worth it? Not saying that you're not worth it, but like, do they want to? So yeah, something, they're pretty much just like contemplating like what they want to do. If they want to man up, if they don't want to man up, they're just kind of stuck right now in their head. So we're just gonna leave it at that. The next card that came out is the communicate. It says communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out. So this means communication's coming in. Y'all get ready. Y'all figure out like if you're willing to work on it or work it out, or you just, I wouldn't say rush into a commitment or rush into anything. Just let it play out. So I had asked, like, outside of them being in their head and, they left you before you could leave them, is there anything else that interfered with why, it didn't work with y'all? This is what came out. Love spell. You've been bewitched. So I don't look. Now, I ain't saying somebody put a spell on them, but something happened. Some little, you know, look, I don't, this spread was crazy. But that's all I got for y'all. You know, thanks for stopping by. Y'all have a good evening.